There we go. Well, thank you everyone who hopped on tonight. We are just going to start. There's kind of four of us that wanted to put this together, and we're going to start just by introducing ourselves and telling a little bit about how we got into coaching and what it's done for us. And then we will go into what exactly coaching is, what it entails, and all the little how you get paid, how you sign up, little things like that, just so you can have some basic information on what it is that us crazy coaches do during the day. I'm going to have Suzanne start by introducing herself and telling a little bit about herself. You have to unmute yourself.
Yep, I'm there. So I'm Suzanne, and I have been a coach for about 2.5 years. I'm a Diamond coach. I am in the same downline as Caitlin and Tanea, and I met Jen and Destin in April at a leaders retreat, and I met Caitlin and Tanea in Nashville at Summit this year. So I got involved in coaching when I was about 10 months postpartum with my second son. I have 2 little boys, and I had this really upsetting realization one day that I couldn't keep up with my 2-year-old. He was almost 3, and he wanted to go run around in the backyard, and I got winded running with a 3-year-old. Like, he was beating me in races across the backyard, and that wasn't cool. So I kind of realized that what I had been doing wasn't working. I wasn't comfortable in my skin. I didn't really know who I was anymore, and I was getting winded running around the backyard with my, almost 3-year-old. So I knew I needed a change, and that is when I met my sponsor, Allie, on Instagram. And I had been stalking her blog for a few years, and she had also just had a little boy, and we hit it off and connected, and she kept talking about this coaching thing she was doing, this PIO thing that she was doing, and she was losing all this weight and this 21-day fix thing that she was doing. And so I asked her about it, and I said no. She told me about it and told me about coaching. I said no. It's like, nah, it's not for me. But, I came back around because I kept seeing everything that she was doing and how awesome she was doing, and I wanted to try that for myself because something wasn't clicking in my body and in my head. So I did PIO first and had, okay results with it because I kind of just dabbled, and I didn't really share my results or what I was doing. But then I did the 21-day fix, and I had great results from that. I lost 5-10 pounds and something like that. I don't even remember. I think it was actually more like 5, but that set me on a path to caring about my body and knowing how to eat and caring about what I'm putting in my body and what my family's putting in their bodies and getting my fitness back together. And it also put me on a path of regaining this confidence and this sense of self that I had lost along the way. And I have been so blessed to get put in a situation where I went through 2 office closings in the last year because I was in the oil and gas business, and I've been able to have something that is still bringing income into my family, and I've been able to devote more time to it, and I've been able to really kind of find out what I love, and what I love is helping people. So now I own 2 businesses. I run my fitness business and I run my law practice, and in both of those things I get to help people. And I would never have had the confidence in myself to step out of my box and out of my comfort zone to do this if it had not been for all of the amazing things that I've gotten through this Beachbody journey. It's not just been physical for me. It's also been like my inside, and that is, worth its weight in gold or Shakeology or whatever you want to say. So that's kind of my story. But who's going next? Jen, Tanea? Jen's going next. Okay, I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Well, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jen. I am a mom of 4. Actually, I have 5 kids right now because I have an exchange student. And I'm a physical therapist. I coach gymnastics. So trust me, my life is crazy. So if you are working and busy and don't think you have time for Beachbody, if I fit it in, anybody can fit it in because my life is nonstop. But I got started kind of randomly. I've always loved working out and getting people to work out with me. I didn't really know what a Beachbody coach was. And someone told me to sign up for the 30 free days of Beachbody on Demand. And so I did. I'd already done Insanity without even knowing it was a Beachbody program. And so I signed up and I got this random email saying, "Hi, I'm your Beachbody coach." And I'm like, "What?" It's from this girl in Alabama who is now one of my best friends. But so I'm like, what is this Beachbody coaching thing? And so she told me about it. I got put in a glimpse in the coaching group. And for some reason, I just leapt in and went for it. And it's weird because I don't usually do things like that. I'm very introverted. I had a negative view on pyramid schemes or multi-level marketing, like just because, not for a valid reason, just because I've heard other people had negative views on it. So the fact that I just kind of jumped in and went for it was kind of an act of God, I guess, because I don't know what made me do it. But I've been doing it for a year now. I'm a Diamond coach, and it's been one of the best things I have ever done. I feel like I quickly got into the training and got onto our team pages. I signed up and I'm like, I'm just going to do it for a month. Maybe I'll make enough to pay for my workout program I just bought, and then I'll quit. But once I got into the training and the team pages, like something kind of got lit inside me, like this excitement and this passion. And it's just like there's so much support. We're a big family, and I just got all in. So I would go to bed thinking about it. I would wake up excited about it, and it's been a year and I'm still like that, which is crazy. But I feel like God just kind of put me in this place and on this team for a reason. Like a lot of us have talked, there's just a sign that we're meant to be together, and not just to help people lose weight, but even for a bigger purpose, and to help people find their happiness and to lift people up and help them with their mindset. I mean, there's so much more than just losing weight to this business. And I've gained a ton more than I ever expected. I did not expect to gain the amount of friends and the support that I've gained since I started this. The accountability is one of the things I love. That's one of the reasons I signed up, because I'm like, well, if I'm a coach, maybe I'll actually eat healthy and follow a meal plan, which I ate ice cream last night, but better than I used to be. But the other, just the other thing is the financial thing I never expected. Like I said, I went in thinking maybe I'll be able to pay for my workout. And I'm at the point now where I'm almost making as much as I do as a physical therapist, which is crazy. I did not expect that you could do that with one of these at-home businesses. And obviously the amount you make is going to vary depending on how much time you put into it and how much, if you want to do this as a hobby or as a full-time income. But that was just shocking to me. So I just feel like I've been really blessed to be put on this team. It's been one of the best things I've done, and it's helped me grow as a person with my confidence, with my ability to communicate so many areas, with my happiness. It's done so much more for me than I thought it could. So yes, I will quit talking and let somebody else talk. Tanea, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. I get super nervous when I talk, so don't mind me. I am Tanea, and I am also a Diamond coach. I am a mom of 2, and I love to do just about anything. Like if you ask me if I can do it, I'm pretty sure I probably could figure out a way. Before I started my journey, I was a full-time hairstylist. And then I got pregnant with my son. And once he was born, I decided not to go back to work. And when he was around a year old, I decided that I wanted to do something. I didn't know that you could work out and breastfeed at the same time. I breastfed Corbin for a year, and had I known, I probably would have started a little bit sooner, but I didn't know a lot about it. So I decided, it wasn't worth it to lose my milk supply, but now I know that that's not what's going to happen. I really struggled with my eating habits. I was a very picky eater, and we got in the habit of eating the same thing all the time, and I just wanted to try new things. And I thought, well, we need to do something. We got to change something. And so I seen my coach's results, and I thought that if she could do it, I could do it too. And once I got in 2 weeks into the program, I had the best results I've ever had doing a program. I've always been the type of person that would start working out and then stop, or I've done Weight Watchers before, and I lost, a little bit with that, but then life happened and I didn't join back on, and, just all that stuff that all of us probably do. But this is something that I actually had great results with. So I thought, well, I want to share that with everybody because it was great. And this opportunity has helped me really grow as a person. I would never be comfortable doing this any time before because talking in front of people scares the crap out of me. So if you are the type of person that's pretty shy like I am, you can do it too. I think that's all I got. So Caitlin, it's all you.
Let me unmute myself. Okay, there we go. Well, I am not a shy person. I talk to people for my job. My name is Caitlin, and I am a high school teacher, and I am married to a Texas high school football coach. So our life is crazy and super busy. We have 2 little boys. One is 3, and then one is about, yes, Texas forever. I'm wearing my Texas shirt. But I have a 3-year-old little boy and one that just turned 5 months old. So I got started with this whole coaching thing about a year and a half ago, a little over a year and a half ago. And I was about 18 months postpartum with our first baby, and I had not done anything physical. I had not really done anything physical since I was in high school. I had been an athlete my entire life, super active, married a college football player, had been super active in college. And then it was like I got married and I needed to cook things and feed this man that I was now living with. And then I was just eating what he was eating and got busy. And so I just stopped exercising, stopped being active. So then I got pregnant and I was kind of like, okay, I'm a mom now. So I'll just deal with that. And then what happened that changed things for me, like I said, my husband is a football coach, and in Texas, I don't know about other states, but Texas football coaches move a lot because football is very important. And so we moved about 8 hours away from my family, and I am a family person. And so that was really hard for me. And so we were in a place where I didn't know anyone, and had a lot of postpartum anxiety, and I just wasn't in a good place. I was alone a lot because my husband works a lot. And so I just was out of control. I didn't feel in control of my body or in control of my life, really. And so on Instagram, social media is crazy this way, but on Instagram, I had been following this mom of little boys, and I was like, okay, her life is crazy. If she can find a way to exercise and eat healthy, but still eat things that taste good and still do fun things with her family and not miss out on time with her kids, then maybe I can try that too. And so in kind of a last ditch effort, before I just kind of accepted that I was a mom and this is what I was going to look like and I was just going to have to buy bigger pants, I decided to try the 21-day fix. And at the end of my first round, I had fallen in love with this program, but more so with the community of support and encouragement that comes from these different people that, up until 2 months ago, I had never met in real life. And having that community was really important for me because I was so alone and so isolated. And I know that happens to a lot of us as moms, even not in a situation like me, but you get so isolated and so caught up in your kids or in your family that you aren't taking care of you, and then everyone suffers because of that. So I was so glad to find this group, and I signed up as a coach because I wanted other people to feel that way, and I wanted to help other people kind of find time for themselves, even if their life is crazy, even if they're super busy. And the last year and a half has been amazing because I've gotten to know all of these fabulous women that are kind of in the same boat that I am. And, they don't judge you, and they don't think that you are a bad mom for turning on the iPad for 30 minutes so that you can get a workout done. No one's going to question that, They're like, go mom, do what you've got to do. And I loved that because moms are kind of scary sometimes. So I loved having that support, and just support in life, not just support in the exercise world. But I'm super excited to share, and I could go on all day, but I'm going to let us get into the other stuff that we have planned for you guys.
All right, so Suzanne's going to go over a little bit what we do as coaches, like what do we do every day. So I'll let you talk, Suzanne.
Yeah, so Beachbody has what we call the four vital behaviors, and you guys are going to go a little bit deeper into most of them, right? Okay, just nod. Okay, so it is being a product of the product, inviting personal development, and recognition. The one that I find the easiest is being a product of the product. I love what we have to offer. I never liked working out growing up, ever. I was a cheerleader. I had a knee injury that I milked for all it was worth to get out of running. I mean, I would run like half a lap around the football field and be like, my knee is hurting, I'm just gonna walk. So like that with me, I would try to go to the gym, but it was kind of a joke. I mean, I would do something, and looking back now, it's like, this was ridiculous. You were wasting your time. And then once I had kids, that totally went out the window, because ain't nobody got time to waste 2 hours trying to make this gym thing happen when really you only get about 20 minutes of productive time in. So I was skeptical going into it. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. We'll see. But I love it. And I have fallen in love with how simple it is. And these programs are effective. And I never bought into it because I'd done other home workouts that did nothing to me. But I swear, whatever it is about these programs, aside from the fact that they're amazing and they are put together by these trainers who train like legit celebrities. Like Autumn apparently trains Kendall Jenner. I saw that. Maybe it was just on the internet, so I should maybe check my facts. But I saw it on the internet, so it's got to be true. And then, you hear about celebrities who use these programs and have had great results. Like Eminem used Insanity and Body Beats to get in shape. Missy Elliott, I don't know if y'all saw her at the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, where she was looking all trim, or you see her in those Priceline commercials or whatever it is with Alec Baldwin. Like, she lost her weight following the Insanity program and Insanity Max 30. Chili from TLC is a huge Beachbody fan. She likes thighs and Brazilian butt lift. Like, these things are legit, and they've changed my life, and they've changed the way I do everything. So I don't have a problem screaming from the rooftops that I am a product of the product. Then there's Shakeology, which has made my mornings so easy, because I can just throw some ice and a little bit of almond milk and a little bit of water in a scoop or a packet of this amazing powder that has protein and fiber and your vegetables and tastes like a milkshake. And it has prebiotics and probiotics, and it gets everything just in your body, and it gets you going and keeps your body moving healthy and repairs whatever damage you do when you're actually working out, because that's what it is when you're working out. You're breaking down the muscles so that they can build up stronger. So you get all of these awesome things in Shakeology, and it just fuels me through my day. And I don't have any issues screaming from the rooftops that I am a product of this product. And then we share about it, because like I said, these products are amazing, and the support and the accountability and the friendships that we have to offer are amazing. And they have changed and really touched all of our lives so deeply that I want everyone else I know to feel this. So another part of this job, if you call it that, it's my heart job. Like, this is my passion job, but it is inviting people to know what we are doing and know that they can do it too. You know, we hear it all the time as coaches from the top performers in the company that they always say, I'm not any more special than you. Anything that I've done, you can do, and anything that we're doing, anyone can do, because all you have to do is know that by helping yourself, you can help other people. And by sharing your story, other people will be inspired by you, and then you can help them on their journey by bringing them into a challenge group. We do 2 different kinds of challenge groups. We do challenge groups that are free, where it's just like, hey, I'm getting ready to run one with another coach where we're gonna do some crock pot food, some simple fitness, and then just for fun, we're gonna throw in some beauty. Talk about makeup a little bit. Who doesn't like talking about makeup? Probably a lot of people, but I love talking about makeup. So that's what we're gonna do. And it's 5 days, and anyone can be in it. Get some new recipes. Maybe try something you haven't tried before and learn about some products that you haven't tried. But then we also have our fitness group, challenge groups, where we have our 21-day fix group running, where people can get in there who are doing the program and get into it and find out what they're struggling with, that other people are struggling with, and what they're celebrating, other people want to celebrate with them. And you get this community of support that I never had just going to the gym. Even in group fitness classes, I never had that. And so by sharing your story, you invite people to come and go on this journey with you and let them know that you're going to be there with them through the whole thing. That, one of the speakers, our summit is like our big national conference, and one of the speakers there told everyone, she said, when you sign up with me, you're with me for life. Like, you're stuck with me. I don't care if you stop doing your program. I don't care if you quit coaching. You are stuck with me for life. And that's what we are. Like, we're not just some company or some group that's like, here, buy my product. Okay, go on your way. And if you want to go on your way after you've bought a product, that's cool. Like, you're welcome to. But I'm still going to check in on you and make sure that you're doing okay, and if you need any help. So that's what we do with sharing and being product of the product. We do these programs. Like, we don't just joke about them. If you go to my Instagram, you see pictures of me working out all the time. Right now, it's driving me a little crazy that I'm not getting to work out all the time because I'm doing the ultimate reset, but I'm sharing about that, and that's pretty cool too. I'm on day 3 with no caffeine, and I'm still talking like this. So it's apparently working something for me. So Jen, did you want to talk now?
We'll have Tanea go over like how we get paid, because I know everybody wants to know that.
Well, I'll first start off by saying that with being a stay-at-home mom, I felt like I lost a little piece of myself, and I needed to find it again. So with this opportunity, I seen how amazing it was, and that you could share your journey and make money doing so. So I thought that was great. So we make money off of commission. We get 25% off everything that we sell. So programs, Shakeology, challenge packs, the performance line, anything that we sell, you get 25% off. You also earn a fast start bonus when you sign a coach up with a challenge pack. And then as you grow your team, you can earn team cycle bonuses. And it just pretty much, once you create this volume, you can earn a cycle bonus of $14, $16, $18. And this can happen multiple times a day. It's $40 to sign up, and that can be waived when you sign up with the challenge pack, or if you are military or a veteran. And it is $15.95 a month for the business fee for the website maintenance. Us as coaches get 25% off, which is what some of us sign up for to get the discount on Shakeology. But then, we see that opportunity, and most of us just jump right in. You can start out just being a discount coach. You can be a part-time coach and just put a little bit into it, or you can go all in and give it your all and everything that you got and share your heart out. So that's how you can make money, and that's what I got for you.
Okay. I get the super fun part again, and Taya mentioned it here, of how much is this going to cost me? Because that was my question when I was thinking about becoming a coach, because as a teacher, I don't have a lot of extra money. So there are a couple of different options when you are becoming a coach, and all of them work just fine. It just depends on what your goals are and what is going to work best for you. So like Tanea said, there is a one-time coach sign-up fee of $40, and that makes you a coach. And you can do that. Maybe you already have a program. Maybe you love to run, or you've got something else going on that you do for exercise, or whatever else it is. So that works sometimes for a lot of people. They just want to get in and get started coaching. But my favorite way to sign up as a coach is with a challenge pack, because I know people that have signed up as a coach with just paying the $40 fee, but then they struggle with, what do I talk about? Because they're not a product of the product, like Suzanne was talking about. They're not using the products. They don't have anything to share about. And that's what we do. We share our journey. So the easiest way for you to do that, and the most cost-effective way for you to do that, is to grab one of our challenge packs. And I have stuff here that I'm going to show you real quick. So if you get a challenge pack, what is that? It's one of those Beachbody terms. I'm like, I don't know what that is. So a challenge pack is a program, whatever exercise program that you like or you want to try. So like this one is Country Heat, which is my new favorite. So you get the workout DVDs. You also get a meal plan, an eating plan, all of the paperwork kind of stuff that you need to help you follow the program. You also get these amazing containers that will change your life. And my favorite one's not here, which is the blue container. But this helps make clean eating really easy for me. So you get that. This is a program altogether. You get your program plus a month's supply of my very favorite thing in the world. This is like
Shakeology is like gold, y'all. It is like gold because it has, I don't know if this machine was good. Oh, Caitlin, we missed you. You froze.
Sorry.
We're taking over.
Yes, no, and it is. Oh my gosh, like I was saying to myself, apparently, Shakeology is amazing, and I would be paying for this even if I weren't a coach. I would still be drinking it every day, because as a person with a crazy lifestyle, it makes one of my meals a day super simple, no brain power required, no decision-making skills, and it gets those veggies, especially if you're a person that doesn't really like veggies and fruits. It helps you get some of those vitamins in there too. And it's amazing. And your challenge pack, dadgummit, your challenge pack gets you all of this stuff for about, if it's on sale, for about $10 more than you would pay just for the month supply. So that's amazing, and that waives your coach sign-up fee. And like Tanea said, there's also a $15.95 fee a month for coaching, but I like to think of that as like a Costco or a Sam's Club membership, where you pay a little bit of money to save a lot of money. And that takes care of your website. You get a customized website for you. That takes care of inventory, because we're not like other direct sales companies where you have to stock inventory and worry about selling a closet full of stuff, because that would freak me out, the thought of having to, I've already bought all this stuff, now I have to sell it. So you don't stock inventory. You don't have to worry about maintaining your website. Beachbody handles all the shipping, all the returns. So that $15 a month saves you a lot of time and energy. And you also get that 25% discount on any products that you want to try or programs. So that is amazing. And I think that about sums up the money part of all of this coaching.
All right, I was just going to talk about just some common fears people have about signing up as a coach. And the big one I hear is I don't want to be salesy. There's a lot of people marketing on social media nowadays because that's the way to go, because that's how you reach the most people. So nobody wants to come across salesy and icky. So the way we do it on our team is more to just share our story and our journey. And we teach you how to build relationships with people, but not just go start messaging people asking them to buy a challenge pack. We do not want you to do that. We do not want you just posting flyer after flyer with Autumn's face, advertising the sales. People don't relate to that. They want to see your story. They want to be able to relate to you. They want to know they have a real person. And that's what draws them in, not the actual program. It's how you are getting results from it and how it's working for you. So we don't like you to come across salesy. That's not what we want you to do. We want you to more just share your journey as a coach. Another one I hear a lot is I don't know enough people. I don't have any Facebook friends. My family would never buy. I only had like 100 and something friends when I signed up, and I was rarely on Facebook, and I was a complete introvert. So we train you on how to increase your social network, and you know a lot more people than you think you know. And we train you in all of that. So if you feel like you don't have anybody that would ever buy from you, don't worry about that, because all of us, I promise you, felt like that when we first signed up. Another one, I'm not at my goal weight yet, or I don't know enough about fitness. I have found like the coaches that sign up when they're still in the middle of their journey have done extremely well, because they get to share as they're going through it. People get to see the progress as they're going through it. And then people relate to them so much better, because it's not like just some perfectly fit person that they don't have any common interest with or common. So I think if someone is sharing their journey as they go through it, I think you're going to have a lot more people that feel comfortable coming to you and going through that journey with you. So you do not have to be at your goal weight. You do not have to be in perfect physical condition. You don't have to be perfect at the programs or the eating. I eat ice cream way too much. But you just have to share your journey, and that's what people like. They just like the real, true, honest you. Let me see. And if you don't know, I mean, you don't have to know a lot about fitness. You have all of us. You have a huge tribe of people that you will have on your team page that you can ask questions about fitness programs if you've never done them, or nutrition program questions. So many resources, and we have so much training that you are not expected to know it all when you sign up as a coach. I think those are the big ones that I hear as far as fears. Does anybody have any questions, or do you coaches have anything else to add that we missed?
I wanted to touch on one more thing that we do as coaches, and as we've all kind of talked about, we work on ourselves first. Like, that is what we do first, because we want to help. We want to be able to be at a point where we can help other people. And one of the ways that we work on ourselves is we really stress doing personal development. Now, if you are anything like me, you hear personal development and you are like, I read Chicken Soup for the Soul when I was 15 and I didn't dig it. So, you know, I don't do that. I don't need that. I needed it. And I didn't realize that I needed it, because I didn't realize what it was. And like I said earlier, I've been through a professional upheaval in the last year that I don't know that I would have made it through if it weren't for the personal development that I have been doing and that I started really committing to and doing. And, you know, we don't just read books or listen to books. Like, we have team trainings that are actually kind of cool and fun that center around personal development and like, what do you need for your inside? And they're not just, you know, when I heard personal development at first within the business, I also thought it was just very business specific. Like, I needed to do reading business books. Like, I have a business degree. Like, I know that stuff, but it's not. It is about confidence for me. That is, excuse me, that is what my personal development is right now, is working on my confidence, because I'm stepping into arenas that I never thought I would be in. And I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. Like, that never crossed my mind as something I wanted to be as a little kid. I always just assumed I would work for someone. I mean, that's what it is when you break it down. Like, you're working for someone when you're in a corporate America, or you're working at a law firm, or you're a teacher, or you're anything that you're not running your own business, you're working for someone. And I never thought I would be an entrepreneur. But now I can't imagine my life working for someone again. After going through two really bad, not really bad jobs, but just jobs where I was unhappy and had offices closed due to the energy crisis, or I mean, that's what we call it in Oklahoma. I came to realize that I don't want to have my life dictated by someone else's schedule anymore. And so I am an entrepreneur now. I have my own loft practice. I have my own fitness business. And they are things that I would never in my life have done had it not been for the personal development that people kept telling me I needed to do. And I finally said, okay, I've hit a block in my life, and maybe all of these people who like are confident and happy know something that I don't know. And I've talked about this, you know, a little bit with my team and a little bit in some of my posts, but like I was a very confident little girl. I walked down the street when I was 6 years old to tell my neighbor that he was annoying me because he was building something. Like my grown man, my friend's dad's, it was my friend's dad. Like he was an adult. He was in his 40s. Like, and I just walked down the street and I was like, you're annoying me. Who does that when they're sick? So apparently I do, because I had that confidence when I was a little girl. And just, you know, as I grew up, the world told me that I'm not supposed to have that kind of confidence. And the world told me what I was supposed to be. And I don't want to be those things. I want to be who I am. Like, I want to be that ballsy little girl who will walk up to a man, you know, 10 times, or gosh, almost 10 times her age, and just be like, you're annoying me by building whatever you're building for your family. Okay, why don't you take that inside? So that is the confidence that I am working on getting back in my life and getting back in my heart and my soul and my inside. Because you can have a pretty package on the outside, but if your inside is breaking apart like mine was, it doesn't all come together. So the personal development that Beachbody has encouraged me to do, and that I've found through other coaches and just other resources that, you know, I find one book and then it kind of trickles into a bunch of other things, or I find one YouTube video and it trickles into other things. They have done incredible things in my life. So regardless of whether you decide you want to be a coach, I highly recommend you just look into a little bit of personal development in your lives, because you will be shocked at the things that you learn about yourself. So just wanted to touch on that.
All right. Anybody have any questions? You can unmute yourself if you have a question. Just hit the mute button. No? Well, thank you for joining us this late tonight, and I will I have this recorded, so anybody that wasn't able to hop on, we can share it with them. And if you have any questions, just contact the coach that added you or that was talking to you, and we can answer anything. We are an open book, so don't be scared to ask anything. And have a good night.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Love you.